Dragonfire Tools, quality affordable storage. Proud sponsor of our DragonfireTools.com studio.
This is Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now this segment is from our I Wish I'd Have Thought of That department. It's one of my favorite things, the simplest stuff that makes the most sense, and this is something everybody's going to want. Trust me, you're going to want one of these. It's the Easy Sink, does exactly what it says. It's a portable sink. Now Danny, who's using these?
Well, you know, that's a good question. It's a very versatile product. You know, a lot of construction guys use it. People that like to go camping, dry camping, dispersed camping, beach goers, people that like to do home gardening. It's kind of like an all-around generalized product that you can use if you're just trying to wash your hands or take a shower.
I think a lot about folks on the work site, plumbers for instance. You're working where there's no running water because you're a plumber. And so naturally it's lunchtime, what do you do? Or you just need to clean up after?
Yeah, oh absolutely. I mean, guys coming from the construction site, a lot of wash stations are either empty or they're pretty nasty and you're sharing it with 50 different people, sometimes more. So yeah, it's nice to have something compact, portable, you can just keep on your work truck. And you know, there's nothing better than washing your hands and your face with some soap at the end of the day.
First of all, I noticed the Easy Sink is black. That's intentional.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then that's to keep the water warm inside.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the colder months, you know, we wanted it black on purpose so it can kind of generate some heat from the sun. And also a lot of guys who go camping, including myself, will boil water at a campfire, pour it in there, give it a few minutes. You can take a nice warm shower, you know, when you're out there.
So this acts as a shower head. How much hose do I have in here?
Yeah, almost 6 feet of hose that it comes up, extends out, and just pushes right back down into the unit. It has a built-in soap dispenser and a real easy-to-use battery-operated system. Very simple to use. It's just a simple on and off button right here. And you just plug it right into the unit right here. Do a quarter turn downward, and it just sits right here.
And that's rechargeable?
Yeah, absolutely. So right here, it's just a simple USB plug-in. And once you take this unit off here, there's a little LED display. You plug that in at home or on a vehicle somewhere. And typically it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to charge, depending on where you're at, or if you're using a car battery or home source of power.
How long is that charge going to last?
Typically, it kind of depends on how much you're using the sink. Roughly, if you're going off of a full battery, you're going to get 9.5 buckets, almost 50 gallons before you have to recharge it, and that's with continuous use. A lot of customers, they'll come up to us and say, hey, you know, I've had a battery running for 3 months and I haven't even charged the thing. So just kind of depends on the use and the application you use it for.
We talked about the shower head, so you can actually take a shower with this. Is there enough water to last that long?
Yeah, we believe so. You can take a quick shower with it. So if the battery's fully charged and the sink is full, you're gonna get about 4.5 minutes of constant running water before the sink is actually out of water. And typically for long weekends, we'll bring a secondary bucket, fill it up again, or, you can run river water out of it too if you're kind of in a cool spot to camp.
Well, the Easy Sink couldn't be simpler. It couldn't be more ingenious. Everybody should have one of these. Check them out at easysink.net. Here at the headquarters of NHOU Protective Coatings, it's a magnificent facility. We've got a training area, a service area, a laboratory right across the way, Joe, where your products are constantly being developed and evolved. But this all started from very humble beginnings. How did it all start?
Yeah, it all started with me desperately trying to save my own pickup truck. It was a diesel truck, 2006 F-250. 8 years later, I'm replacing all kinds of parts due to corrosion. Very little miles on the engine. I knew this was going to be the problem, but nobody had any solutions. I wasn't willing to sit back and take it.
It's pretty amazing times right now. Engines will last 300,000 miles, but not so much on the body.
Engines will go quite a while. The body panels are very thin, and the corrosion that you experience from the liquid brine is intense.
So now we fast forward. You got rid of your old truck. It was time to start with a new truck, this one right behind us, and you started off on the right foot right away.
Yeah, this truck is the same age, same driving habits. The only difference is we've been diligent with our annual undercoatings, and you'd be hard-pressed to find rust on this truck, which adds value and safety. NHOU really is the quickest, least expensive way to add value and safety to your vehicle.
Well, let's talk about safety. You get the underpinnings of the truck rusting out, suspension parts rusting out. That's not a very safe condition for you and your family when you're going down the road.
It's not. There's a lot of structural deficiencies and people don't know it. They're driving around and many times they find out when it's too late. They go in and fail an inspection.
And of course, that means more maintenance if you do fail the inspection, if you're lucky enough to get to that point. you're putting more parts onto it. But the thing I really like is it maintains the resale value of your car.
Residual value, yep.
Cool.
You walk in, you're going to make your money back. It's a very easy formula to figure out. It makes sense.
Excellent. You can check them out at NHOUundercoating.com to find out how they can save and protect your vehicle. A special thanks to NHOU Protective Coatings for sponsoring Motorhead Garage. We have a whole lot more when we come back right after these messages.